Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Let's Get Loud podcast. This is a solo podcast episode with A. I just had some real traumatic moments with my computer, the USB port. Two of them are not working, and I need a USB port for my mic, and I need a USB port for my mouse. Anyway, I got my big girl panties on. I was like, you can figure this out, Alicia. You got this, Alicia. And I did, but it might be time for a new computer. But I feel like I'm having this moment where absolutely everything is breaking in my life. Oh, hello, holy moly. I'm so sorry, everyone. I just like raw. Can you tell I've had 87 cups of coffee and have a lot on my mind? Okay, what is happening in my world? You didn't ask, but I'm going to share anyways. Oh, I feel like this is the first time I've taken a breath today. My life is extremely full right now. I'm not going to say good or bad. I think it's time for some changes, some tweaks, some adjusting. I need to adjust. This is what I need to do. I need to adjust. I'm like having this moment with you guys. Not quit, but adjust. So what's happening is the kids are in 1 million sports, and that never used to be really my reality. And so I'm really finding that I'm spinning a lot of plates, not having enough time for myself, not having enough time. So I need to adjust. And I've had that on my heart for a little while now, but just kind of saying it out loud feels good. Things are amazing. The kids are crushing school. They're loving their sports. I'm actually going to Banff tomorrow with Neil. Neil and I are going on a trip, but obviously getting ready to go on a trip and organizing for the kids to be somewhere for 5 days is a lot. So that's where I'm at. I'll update you guys on what I choose to adjust, how I choose to adjust it. But I feel like I felt like when I was teaching and doing your weight loss, and I was just like full, like I was full and wasn't really having enough time, to enjoy the life that I was working so hard to create for myself. So I don't know how I'm going to adjust yet, but I need to adjust. Ironically, this literally was not planned. I wanted to talk to you guys about adjusting, but I wanted to talk to you about adjusting within your weight loss journey. So just really the habit of adjusting. Here's the thing. People struggle so much to adjust in their weight loss journey. And I'm like, why? Why is it so hard? So let's say you embark on a weight loss journey and you're like, okay, walking will be my form of exercise and I'll do it after work. And I don't know, you kind of create a way for yourself and you're like, I'm going to do that. And I do find it's hard. There is a fine line between doing the thing you said you were going to do and then recognizing and acknowledging that it's actually not working. It's not serving you. So it's difficult because, I'm saying, okay, let's deep breath, Alicia. Holy moly. Let's say I'm saying, let's fill in this habit tracking sheet and let's track your habits for 30 days. We talk about that all the time. But what if you get into day 7 and you've done 0 of that habit? Do you push through? Do you adjust? Like, what's the right choice? Honestly, there is no right choice. I think the right choice is what feels right for you. And so if you've taken some time to write down what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, and you're just not showing up that way, pause and be like, do I want to adjust? Or do I want to push through? Am I, right now, I know the way I'm showing up isn't like, oh, you're just being lazy. You're not putting in enough effort. It's like, no, I need to adjust. But you might take some time to reflect on your situation and choose not to adjust. So as much as I'm saying, let's adjust when things are not going well, I also am going to say, give it a chance. Give yourself the opportunity to not do the things before you adjust. So it's a fine line and only you can really decide. But today I am really talking about adjusting. So let's say you had decided, you'd written on your habit tracker sheet and you decided that you were going to walk every day and that you were going to not have leftovers. I'm making this up. Okay. And we're day 4 and it's not going well. We have some choices. We can change, or we can sit and basically, honestly, either way we need to change. Either way we need to adjust. If it's not going well, you're doing nothing, or it doesn't feel like who you want to be, you can either literally cross it right off that sheet. Okay. Or can I make some changes within my environment to actually allow me to be successful with this behavior that I'm looking to be? Either way requires adjusting. Here's what I see happening so often. You set the goal to walk every day. You don't do it. You feel like a failure. All of a sudden, there's all this drama. There's so much emotions. I suck. I'm never going to do this. Why can't I just commit? Blah, 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 blah. Those emotions are actually, and thoughts are actually what happens before you quit, before you give up. Let's stop giving up. Let's normalize adjusting. Just because it didn't turn out the way that you thought it was going to turn out doesn't mean that it's bad. Okay? Adjusting is not good or bad. It's just different. Again, it's like labeling foods. We need to get away from labeling good as bad. Right now, not showing up, not achieving what you said you were going to achieve, that's bad. That means you're weak. That means you're not disciplined or you don't have enough willpower. Does it? Or does it just simply mean you need to adjust? The secret to success in life, in weight loss, in business, in relationships is to not give up. And the only way to keep going is to adjust, because you're going to change, your environment change, your goals change. So instead of seeing adjustment as a negative thing, a bad thing, what if you see adjusting as just an opportunity to try something different? Now, why are we so emotional when we get to a point where adjusting is the right choice? I really think it's because diet mentality, years of telling you that if you didn't follow the exact rules of the diet, then you were a failure. Like, that's the experience we've had. You didn't follow the exact rules, you failed. There's no adjusting in dieting. Where's the adjusting? There's not. Diets have taken your power away. We want to give it back. So many other areas of our life we adjust, right? It's like, this month, the last couple months, can't pay the bills. What do? You adjust. You don't quit your job. Sounds so dramatic. Doesn't that sound so dramatic? You're like, okay, I can't pay my bills for the last 3 months, so I'm going to quit my job. Most people are like, what are you talking about? That makes no sense. It's the same thing as your weight loss journey. It is an emotional reaction to a situation, and that emotional reaction will not get you the results you're looking for. Quitting your job is not going to get you closer to being in a owing money at the end of every month. So listen, here is a very hectic, all over the place little bit of advice from Alicia. If you have been struggling with fall, with back to school, with a new job, I don't know. If you've been struggling at all to show up as the person you said you wanted to be, all I want from you guys is for you to stop labeling that as bad, for you to look at it as an opportunity to experience something different and adjust. It's as simple as that, adjust. And if you feel like you need support in how to adjust, reach out to a friend. If you're a Your Way weight loss member, reach out to team. We can help you create a plan that feels good. And how do you know when it feels good? You're like, okay, that feels good. Like when I'm having a conversation with someone and they're asking my advice to get through something, I often say to them, okay, let's do this. And we kind of make a plan together. And then I leave and I say, how does that feel? How does that feel? That's what I want to know from them. I want to know, how does that feel? That's what I want you to ask yourself when you make your plan. When you've adjusted, I want you to say to yourself, how does that feel? Okay, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed that episode. I hope that has given you an opportunity to think about adjusting differently. That's what we do. We challenge our beliefs. We challenge our thoughts at Your Way Weight Loss. Again, we appreciate your support so much. We appreciate you listening to this podcast. And if you are listening to this podcast live, something kind of fun has come out, but it's actually a little bit of a secret. It's for email subscribers only. But if you send Jose or I a DM, we will fill you in on the deets. Do not wait too long though. This is only going to be available Friday and Saturday. So Friday the 29th and Saturday the 30th. So keep your eyes peeled. Okay, guys, have an amazing day. Can I stop this recording, everybody?